Never turn 4 economics topic into a concrete 90-day plan for cohesion. Here is the core message up front. First, we will capture a short-run demand window created by the tax rebate. Second, we will protect slates and margins while costs remain sticky. Third, we will pre-write a B plan for US market uncertainty. And fourth, we will leave the flow to paid conversion using behavioral design. I will keep this crispy, practical, and tied to decisions you can approve today. Our flow is simple. We'll start with a macro dashboard, GDP, inflation, and unemployment. Then apply ADS to the 2025 tax rebate in the short run and the long run. We will look at tariffs from supply and demand links and close with two behavioral insights that improve adoption and pricing power. Finally, I will show a 90-day roadmap and the approvals I'm requesting. On the macro dashboard, when GDP raises, B2B budgets and inbound interest tend to increase, which expands on top of funnel. When inflation raises, cloud and payroll costs go up, so our messaging should emphasize avoiding fines and saving headcount. When unemployment is low, wage pressure climbs, but the ROI of automation and compliance tools look stronger to customers. The implication for cohesion is straightforward to expansions. We accelerate acquisition. Under cost pressure, we protect slates and margin, and when talent is tight, we lean into automation volume. This keeps growth, stability, and cash discipline in balance. Here is our cycle playbook in expansions. We accelerate short to paid, take gentle price step-ups from channel audiences, and hire for key roles. In slowdowns, we frame value around avoiding fines and saving headcount. Offer monthly plans focused on core modules and stage non-core hiring by milestones. All actions map to 4 levers: acquisition, pricing, product, and hiring. So teams can switch gears without chaos when the cycle turns. Here is our cycle playbook in expansions. We accelerate short to paid, take gentle price step-ups from channel audiences, and hire for key roles. In slowdowns, we frame value around avoiding fines and saving headcount. Offer monthly plans focused on core modules and stage non-core hiring by milestones. All actions map to 4 levers: acquisition, pricing, product, and hiring. So teams can switch gears without chaos when the cycle turns. Long-run ADS, if productivity does not improve, the economy returns to potential of Y-star at a higher price level. If investment and productivity raise, the long-run aggregate supply shifts right, so the economy lands at a higher Y-star with less inflation pressure. Our move is to reinvest the short-run lift into durable efficiency, automation for reviews, templated compliance, better migration tooling, and multi-region cloud at stable prices. That way, the temporary demand bump becomes lasting capacity. Here is the operational and financial checklist. Sales will raise 12 to paid targets by 3 to 5 percentage points in H1. Ops will set peak staffing and strict slate guardrails. While watching churn and complaints closely, finance will use micro-tier price step, paying annual incentives, and keep a cost buffer. HR will keep hiring for critical roles and stage non-core roles by milestones. It's a simple alignment, go-to-market velocity tied to capacity and cash discipline. Tariffs and the U.S. market a tariff shifts the import-supply curve up by T. Price raises, quantity falls. The equilibrium moves from E0 to E1. Governments collect revenue and domestic producers gain. Consumers and importers lose. For cohesion, tariffs or data localization cost mean a possible cost push plus a demand drag. We should not wait for policy to land. We prepare the response now. Our B plan has four moves: one, multi-region deployment in the US, EU, and Singapore, with customer selectable data residency. Two, second, source key services and cloud vendors, and keep compliance modules pluggable. Three, add pricing clauses that pass through tax and compliance changes. Four, lead with partners for US go-to-market to share customer acquisition cost and policy impact. Net effect, we have concentration risk while preserving sales optionality. Behavioral insight 1. Lose aversion and default. People hate losses more than they like equal gains. So we frame value as avoiding fines and avoiding operational halt, not just chasing upside. We set the standard compliance bundle as the default, with an easy and honest opt-out. Targets raise throw to pay by 2 to 3 points and lift compliance module attached by 5 points. Small changes in choice architecture can move real numbers. Behavioral insight 2. Present bias and social proof. Present bias means near-term reward matter most. We offer immediate incentives such as migration or onboarding bonuses. Social proof reduces hesitation. We show peer adoption and short, credible case studies. We A/B test pricing pages and messages and keep only what works after a 2-week readout. This is how we turn psychology into revenue. 90-day roadmap and approvals. The 90-day roadmap comes in 3 waves. Days 0 to 30. Launch the tax season offer, complete the capacity check, and start behavioral tests. Days 31 to 60. Evaluate multi-region and second source and assign a framework. Day 61 to 90. Review results and upgrade the price book and channel plan. Today I'm requesting 3 approvals: campaign budget and annual incentive rate, capex for multi-region and a second vendor, and the tax and compliance pass-through clause in new contracts. Thank you. I'm happy to dive deeper in Q&A. Thank you for listening.